Hello everyone, and welcome to How-FixIT. If your 2015 MacBook Pro battery is not charging, shows poor health, or the cells are swollen, it's time for a replacement. In this guide, I'll show you how to safely remove the old glued-in battery, install a new one, and get your MacBook back to normal operation. Before we start, here's what you'll need. A precision screwdriver set, opening tools, including non-sharp plastic and metal spatulas, a pair of tweezers, and isopropyl alcohol, 90% or higher. I've included links to the tools and a compatible replacement battery in the video description below. Alright, before you begin, shut down your MacBook completely, flip it over, and remove all the screws securing the bottom cover. Peel back the sticker covering the battery connector. Disconnect the battery connector by gently prying it out of its socket. Then bend the connector back toward the battery, making sure it can't accidentally touch the logic board. Remove the two screws securing the Trackpad cable connector cover to the logic board. Flip up the small black locking tab on the Trackpad ribbon cable. Carefully slide a tool under the length of the ribbon cable to release the adhesive that holds it down. Remove the two screws securing the battery board. Now we'll start peeling the battery out. For this step, you'll need 90% isopropyl alcohol and, ideally, a syringe, because it makes it much easier to apply alcohol underneath the cells. Please note, if you use a syringe, use a blunt needle. A sharp needle can puncture the battery and cause a fire. I've included a link to a syringe with a blunt needle in the description. Using a non-sharp spatula, gently lift the edge of a battery cell and apply isopropyl alcohol underneath. Let it seep in, then use two spudgers to slowly pry the cell up and separate it from the case. Continue working through the battery cells in the same order. The two center cells often have the strongest adhesive. If they resist, add more isopropyl alcohol and keep going slowly. Do not use sharp tools and don't force anything. When removing the center cells, be especially careful around the trackpad board. Don't press on it and don't scratch it. Once all cells are free, lift the battery out and remove it from the MacBook. After removal, you'll usually see leftover adhesive on the case. Remove all remaining adhesive, then wipe the entire area thoroughly with isopropyl alcohol so the new battery can stick properly. If you need to clean dust from the logic board, use only an anti-static brush. Now we're ready to install the replacement battery. I've included a link to a compatible battery for the MacBook Pro 15-inch 2015 in the video description below. If your replacement battery has pre-applied adhesive, peel off the protective film. If it doesn't, apply double-sided tape to the cells in the same locations as the original adhesive. Set the battery into the case and press each cell firmly into place. After installing the battery, proceed with reassembling the MacBook. Reconnect the battery connector to the logic board. Reinstall the bottom cover and tighten the screws. On the first boot, you may need to plug the MacBook into a charger. It's a good idea to calibrate the new battery so the percentage reading becomes accurate. Here's how to do it. Charge to 100%, then keep charging for at least 2 more hours. Unplug and use it normally to drain the battery. When you see the low battery warning, save your work and keep using it until it sleeps from low battery. Wait at least 5 hours, then charge uninterrupted back to 100%. If you notice unusual power behavior after the replacement, reset the system management controller. Here's how to do it. Shut down your MacBook. Press and hold Shift plus Control plus Option on the left side of the keyboard. While holding those keys, press and hold the power button too. Hold all 4 keys for 10 seconds. Release, then press the power button to turn on the MacBook. Resetting it can help resolve uncommon issues related to power, thermal management, or hardware behavior. If this guide was helpful, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more repair tutorials. Visit our website for more tech insights and do-it-yourself guides. Remember, every tech challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. And if you want to upgrade this MacBook Pro, I also have a video showing how to install a 2TB M2 SSD in the 2015 MacBook Pro. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching How-FixIT. See you next time!